Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 2.2 EX automatic diesel. It's a 2013 car with 77,000 miles on the clock. It's had just 2 owners from new and a full Honda service history right up the service we've literally just done on the car. Very nice car for the age. I'll go around it for you. As always, lights and lenses, nice and clear and tacked. There's no cracks or condensation there. Bonnet of the car, very clean indeed. Can't see any obvious stone chips. There's going to be the odd minor one, obviously. Near side of the car, nice and smooth down the flanks. There's no obvious car parking dents jumping out at me. The near side front alloy, this is one that takes all of the bashing closest to the curb. Here I can only see a mark on one of the spokes, and that's minor. Near side rear alloy, again very good. Bumper corners, nice and clean. Entry points, tailgate itself, again very clean there. Off side of the car, as with the near side, very smooth down the flanks there. Apologies for that, just getting attacked by a wasp. Offside rear alloy, really good. And work, again very nice. Offside front alloy, again very good. The only blemish I can see, a little touching done on the bumper corner there, but that's it. That's the sum total. Very nice car. Let's go into the back. Absolutely enormous boots on CR-Vs. Unlike lots though, which are heavily used, this one's been kept incredibly clean back here. Coming to the back, wide opening rear doors, enormous amounts of leg room. The front seats are set for me and I'm 6 foot tall. I can sit behind myself in the back seat with the leg room to spare. As with the boot, the rear of the cars, this is where the kids sit, and often very heavily used. Marked seats, stains, and yet this one's been kept simply beautifully. Let's come to the front and the passenger side. Door card, all very nice. Full set of original Honda mats in the car. Passenger seat there again, looks like it's hardly ever been used. Finally come to the driver's door card. As with the others, really clean and tidy. Same with the footwell areas, very nice. Driver's seat, bolsters, actually very good for the age with minimal wear. So inside the car now, engine's running so the dash is illuminated, which looks pretty much like new. Sat nav, which you can see working exactly as it should. Pop the car into reverse, got that lovely clear parking camera, and that complements the front and rear parking sensors. Carry on down, just see how beautifully this car's been kept. Come to the main dash pinnacle, 77,785 miles, engine's running, and there are no warning lights on the car at all. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 2.2 EX automatic. Car's registered, if I can read it. RJ13OMU, and mileage at the start of the road test is 77,778 miles. The reason we do all of our videos, and especially this bit, the road test section, is to ensure that if anyone's online looking at the car, they get to see that very car actually in operation. We know just how frustrating it can be to go and see a car which can look perfectly good in a photograph or a description, only to drive them, find it's got an obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car. We also do the road test on these very quiet country roads, this beautiful part of Gloucestershire, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on. With the hope being, of course, it'll be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you go on a drive in the car. So coming to the car, clearly it's been very well maintained, this vehicle, and it feels it as soon as you drive the car actually. Push button start, engine starts instantly, settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car, and temperature gauge running as a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle. The engines are brilliant diesel engines for lots of reasons. It's got all the trademark qualities of a Honda, so they are incredibly tough and reliable over very big mileages. They're also cam chain driven, so there's no cam belts to have to worry about on them. More than that, it's just the way it drives. It's such a smooth, slick engine. The problem with a lot of modern turbo diesels, especially the smaller capacity ones, is they make you feel they're quicker than they sometimes are. They operate normally with a relatively narrow power band, so you get lots of power when the turbo spools up and it dies away relatively quickly, so the gearbox up and down the whole time. This has got a really broad spread of power from just over 1,000 RPM all the way through. It's available revs, you put your foot down and go, and it just goes, but it keeps going, it doesn't die away. That's a novel approach to trying to... anyway, there we go. So it also makes it, I've got one of these, I've got a 2.2 EX Auto myself, my wife has, and we tow with it, and I still rate it as the best tow car I've ever had. And the engine and the gearbox help with that, because it's just really relaxing driving with it. The auto gearbox, like the engine, has a reputation for being incredibly tough over, again, huge mileages. It actually originates from the old Honda Legend, because Honda didn't have a gearbox that was meaty enough to take the torque of the engine, so rather than designing a completely new one, they utilised what they already had, and it's engineering overkill really, because it's that thing's over 300 horsepower, but it makes for a very, very strong gearbox. Notwithstanding reputation, that we always say to people to just make sure when you do drive an auto that the gear shifts are smooth on the move. There's no sort of clonks or thunks when it engages, and in every respect this one's absolutely perfect. So moving on to the steering and the chassis, CR-Vs always drive well. It's one of the reasons they're so popular, because it's just the best way to describe it, it's just the whole thing's slick, really well engineered. The steering's well weighted, it's positive, it's very reasonably quick and accurate, and it works in conjunction with the chassis brilliantly, because the chassis is trying to achieve two things, which is actually very hard to do when you're looking at taller cars. To get a tall car to sort of not keel over through the corners, you have to stiffen them up, but that can make for quite an unyielding, hard ride. But what Honda have achieved is a smooth, very well damped ride, but when it goes to the corners, it flows through corners really well with excellent body control. And not, as I always say, it's not to be mistaken for sporty, because it isn't. It's not meant to be. It just drives really, really nicely. Also worth pointing out, absolutely no clonks, rattles, anything from underneath the vehicle. It's all in very, very fine order there. I'll just give the brakes a bit of a tap. I know they're good, but just they're good. Powerful brake pedal. There's no pulsing or vibration coming back through the brake pedal. It's all in fine order. Steering, by the way, tracks nice and straight. No vibrations at this speed, or any speed up to the legal limit. And then we come inside. The first thing you notice when you get into a CR-V, brilliant driving position, really good, supportive, comfortable seats, excellent visibility around the car, so you jump in, you don't feel intimidated by the car at all. It's not one of these where you feel kind of, sort of hemmed in with loads of blind spots. They've done a really good job. The dashboard, and this is a top of the range car, is very highly equipped, but it's a car that after a couple of days of driving, you've absolutely mastered it, because it's so well laid out. Up high, you got the inbuilt sat-nav system, one of the nicest you'll ever use. It's so nice to use. That incorporates DAB radio, DAB radio, hands-free telephone. You can Bluetooth through it, hardwire through it. Down below that, you've got a dual zone climate control system, so you can have different temperatures side to side, and that's pumping out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. And it's currently 26 degrees outside, so it's a toasty old day. If I twist anything or prod anything, you've got that lovely high quality damped feel to all of the controls in the Honda. They're just beautiful tactile feeling cars. Dash binnacle itself, clear, legible, easy to read dials. White on black, it just means you don't taking your eyes off the road for less time than others. We've got to kind of squint to get the information in, and then you've got this lovely leather-bound steering wheel to finish it all off. This is a four-wheel drive CR-V, because not all of them are, albeit you don't do anything. When Honda launched the original CR-V back in the mid-90s, as part of the design, they worked out that most people intending to drive the car would be doing what I'm doing right now, driving in conditions where you don't need four-wheel drive on. Otherwise, it's a complete waste of energy and stress through the vehicle. So basically, the car operates in two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, the most efficient way to pull a car along pretty much 99% of the time. Should you pull away on sort of snow, mud, ice or something like that, and the front wheel starts to lose grip, traction control kicks in quicker than you could, introduces a four-wheel drive seamlessly, hydraulically, and you get through. It's brilliant in use, absolutely brilliant. We rely on it with our car, and the advantages of it are fairly obvious. You're going to get through your tyres less quickly, you put less mechanical stress through the vehicle, and you use less fuel. Simple as that. But it's a brilliant system. As I said at the start of the video, the point of it literally just to show the car operating. I can't fault it. Drives absolutely beautifully.